Alright, been putting this off. Going to attempt to do the Walbro 450 install. So fuel pump is back seat underneath. And we get to here. These two little clips, and we're gonna pull them out and then lift this up. And we'll see how this goes. And this lid is just clipped on. Just gonna gently work your way around it. And we get down into this. You can see where the clips are. And then we just have a plug here. A lift tab, release. And it should look like that. So getting these connectors off, this little blue part right here, you're just gonna push that in and then pull up. So this is when your fuel's gonna start coming out. This one's a little bit of bitch, so use this. Just grab the top part, same where that blue piece was, and just gently squeeze and it'll come right off. Not too much fuel. Alright. So I tried a bunch of different things trying to get this ring off. This ended up working best. I just ended up clamping this here and then hitting this end with a hammer, and it came in a couple seconds versus struggling with a bunch of other bullshit. So I vacuumed everything and wiped everything down ahead of time, and then once you get that loose with these, you just take a screwdriver, spin the ring really easily, and then it just pops up. So unfortunately I had a bunch of gas, but a lot of it was, this bucket was filled and it wouldn't drain, so did my best not to tip it, get the float out, and then just poured it back in. And then we're probably gonna pull this out of here and then just put this over the top while we're working on it. Snap that back on, and then I'm just gonna cover this opening with a towel, and we'll see what we can do with the pump. Looks like I'm gonna have to take that plug off. There doesn't appear to be any plugs. Everything is soldered on here. So, see how it goes. Oh, the way this tank design is, definitely not gonna have to cut or modify the canister. So, hopefully just get this one out, get that one in, wire it up, and secure it and put it back in. Okay, so to get this out, you have to break this upper ring attachment on each side. Then there's these little flaps at the bottom, pry out, and then if you just get a flat head under here and lift up on each side and pull it out. This thing has to go back in. This won't press in, so I'll put it in the bottom first, but pretty sure it's just sitting like this on the original pump. It doesn't actually connect to anything, it just sits on that pin. So because of the difference in the line size, Going to snap this off from the old pump, cut out the restrictor in the center, and then just going to slide the new line over this and clamp it. So red is positive on the Walbro, and black is positive on the stock system. Using these Dorman 16 to 14 gauge waterproof heat shrink connectors. And make sure you put the rubber ring back around the tank first, then set this in and place it and slide the lock ring and lock it back in place.